Welcome to the Degenerate Dillon podcast, where Dillon has you covered with everything from spreads to futures to prop bets. Follow him every weekday as we pick daily best bets using stats, analytics, and a little bit of luck. Now here's your host, Degenerate Dillon himself, Dillon Nelson.
Welcome in, folks, to another episode of the Degenerate Dillon podcast. However you are listening or watching, we truly appreciate if you are watching or listening. We're going to get today started off with a little bit of NBA action. Sixers visiting the Nuggets. The line is set at 4.5 in Denver's favor. Philly has covered and won 8 of their last 10. They're playing well without Embiid right now. It's kind of impressive to see, Ben Simmons kind of leading this team. Him and Tobias Harris leading this team without Embiid in the lineup. It's been very impressive to see what they've been able to do without him. Denver is 5-5 against the spread in their last 10, but has a new arrival to this team in the form of Aaron Gordon. They're coming off a win against a beatable Hawks team, but gelled well with Aaron Gordon. It was nice to see Jokic sharing the ball with Aaron Gordon and getting everybody involved. I mean, he truly is the playmaker for that team. Philly is 5th in the NBA with 46.3 rebounds per game, but without Embiid are not the same. They're not the same team off the boards as they would be with their big and their obviously. But having said that, there's a reason they're still ranked 5th in the league, even without him. I'm sure they were a little bit lower with him, but even with him, they're still able to rebound this team. This team is still big, having a 6'9" point guard and just generally a big lineup. Denver is 15th in rebounding, but just received. Like we talked about, just received Aaron Gordon, who is a rebounding guru. Denver is also 3rd in assists. So to me, in my opinion, the play here is Denver to cover the 4.5. I know Philadelphia has played well in their last 10 games and covered 8 of those 10, but I don't see them covering tonight. I think Denver in the 4.5 is a play here, just based off the amount of rebounds to assist ratio I think Denver will have in this game. Prop bet I do like for this game is Jokic to have 10 plus assists and Denver to win. That's at plus 200 right now. Just like the new addition to this team. And I just like the new addition to this team, and it already gives the 3rd highest assist team another option to pass to in Aaron Gordon. So I like Jokic to have more than 10 assists tonight. I also like Denver to win. If you want to play that, I really that's what I'm going to plug in tonight. I like Jokic being given another option. He already had options. He already was averaging a triple-double earlier in the season, even with Aaron Gordon. It just gives you another person to pass to, pass oops to, pass anything to, really. So, yeah, I like that play here. I like Denver 4.5 and the 10-plus assists and Denver to win for Jokic at plus 200. Orlando visiting the Clippers tonight. The line is Clippers by 11. Orlando is 5-16 overall away from home, and LA is 17-6 at home. Ibaka and Patrick Beverley are still out, and Paul George is listed as day-to-day, so don't necessarily know if he plays tonight. I don't think that matters in this game for the Clippers that much. Terrence Ross, the Magic's leading scorer and assist man, is also out though. So they're missing their biggest piece now that Vujic and Aaron Gordon are gone. That's really their main go-to guy is Terrence Ross, and him being out really hurts this team. LA has won 3 of their last 5 games by double digits, and those are against, formidable opponents. Orlando is not that. Magic just lost to an AD and LeBron-less Lakers team just the other night. That's not great. That is just not good. This Lakers team has been terrible without LeBron and AD, and for them to beat the Magic shows you how bad this Magic team really is. I did not find a prop bet for this game I really liked, but I do like the Clippers minus the 11 points in this game. I think that's the play here. If Paul George plays, if he comes out on the injury list later, and you figure out that he's actually playing, this line could move up. So I'm going to take it this morning at 11. I don't think PG really matters in this game. I think Clippers cover the line with or without him. Obviously, with him, it would help their cause. But I see the Clippers covering the 11 points here and beating the terrible Orlando Magic easily. Moving on to our third game, Suns getting a visit from the Hawks. Line is at 6.5 in favor of the Suns. Suns are 14-6 as home favorites this year and have won 4 of their last 5 games, with that one loss coming to that terrible Magic team we were just talking about. So that's something to look at if you're going to wager on this game. Favored by 9.5 in that game. Losing to the Magic was not a good look for the Suns team. ATL is 7-7 as an away dog. They might get Lou Will tonight. They just traded for him, so they might get his first start tonight. It's really yet to be seen what Lou Will can do for this offense. I mean, Lou Will is such a dynamic offensive player. Multiple 6 Man of the Year opportunities in LA. I could definitely see him being a producer here in this Atlanta Hawks offense, where they already have, a decent offense, in form of Trae Young. One thing I did look at, I liked, is 76% of the public's money is on Phoenix right now at the moment. 88% of the bets were on Atlanta, but I like where the money goes. I like the 76% on Phoenix. I'm going to agree with that. I like the Suns to cover the 6.5. Prop bet I really liked for this game was Jay Crowder to make 3+ 3-pointers and Phoenix to win. It's at plus 150 right now. Crowder went 0 for 9 in their last game. And for a guy that shoots 42% in the month of March, I don't see 0 for 9 again. I see a bounce back game with at least 3 made 3-pointers. They're going to need him to make 3-pointers to keep up with Atlanta in scoring. I like Jay Crowder to make 3+ in this game, and for Phoenix to win at plus 150. That would be my play for this game. But if you're asking spread, I'm going to take the Suns to cover the 6.5. That's about it for the NBA action tonight. There's only 4 games. I covered 3 of them. I didn't really care for the 4th. Another thing we're going to touch on, Pamela Maldonado is going to come on next week and talk Masters with us. It is almost that time. It is almost Masters week. I don't know about you guys, but all week long, all I do is watch the Masters. Literally, Monday, Tuesday practice rounds, Wednesdays par 3 contest, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I am locked in. So I'm super pumped about that. Super pumped to get Pamela on here and see who she likes in the Masters, see who she doesn't like, see where the money's at. Just take a gander. She's a lot more of a professional when it comes to golf and tennis. I see her tweeting tennis a lot, so maybe we can get some tennis thoughts out of her. I don't know. I don't think Wimbledon comes on for another month or 2, but maybe we can get her favorite for Wimbledon coming up also. But that's going to wrap it up for us today. I will be back tomorrow. We will check out and see how these plays went. I really like those 2 prop bets I gave y'all. Once again, it is Jay Crowder to make 3+ 3-pointers and Phoenix to win at plus 150 in that Suns game. And then we like Jokic to have 10+ assists and Denver to win at plus 200. I really like those plays. Do with it what you will. Those are what I'm going to play, and we will see how we did tomorrow. You can also follow me on tallysite.com, Tallysite Sports. I give my picks daily on there. If you want to go follow me, I don't believe you have to pay for anything. Just follow me. I give my picks daily on there. We had a pretty decent couple weeks last week. I was one of their top spread bettors. So be on the lookout for my nightly picks on tallysite.com, tally, SIGHT.com. But you can check me out there. All right, guys, that'll wrap it up for me today. We will check back in tomorrow with these picks and give us some more picks. And like I said, we'll have Pamela on next week to talk about the Masters. But we will check with y'all mañana. Holla at me.